Can you hear now? Can you hear now? Okay. I'll do the intro again. Welcome in, everyone. My name's Chrono. This is my channel, Chrono Pixel Gaming. I'm a Friday Gamer stream over on Twitch, YouTube, and on TikTok. Welcome in, everyone. We are playing Casebook 1899, the Leipzig Murgers. Thank you very much for Lurkit for providing me the key. And the link is in the description if you want to go click on that link. That basically goes over to the Twitch page. And it literally came out yesterday. So very, very brand new game. So yeah, welcome and thank you, Pixel Gamer Mama, for helping me with that. I didn't realize it was there. Thank you also for everyone coming in over on YouTube. Hi Nowhere, AT&T. Oh dang, it's starting soon. Yeah, said hi. Welcome in. If you are new to the channel, hit the like and hit the subscribe button. Welcome in everyone over on TikTok. Again, welcome in. Don't know if this chat's working over on there. It should be working. Can't see anything though at the moment. Normally it has like a list of people coming in, so I don't know. But welcome in if you're over there. Again, if you haven't already, hit the like and hit the follow button. Really are trying to get to 500 followers on Twitch, YouTube, and on TikTok. And with your help, we can definitely get there. So yeah, the game's been provided from Lurkit, so thank you very much, Lurkit. As you can see as well, I am now a Studio 42 creator, part of the creator network. So yeah, shout out to Studio 42 for helping me get on there. Can hear you. You can hear me. You're confusing me now. You can definitely hear me. Yes. Right. Okay. You're confusing me now because you've just said it on 2 channels, and I'm thinking you don't need to say it on 2 channels. Okay. Okay. Oh, now I can see people joining. So, okay. Thank you for joining in. Is it Liz, Peter, Charlotte, Trickshot, and as always, Pixel Gamer Mama. If I do miss anybody, it's probably because I'm just into the game or anything like that. But welcome in, everyone, again. Please do like the streams and give me a follow. Really do appreciate that. Okay, let's just get straight into the game. Hopefully we can just all hear it. If you're not, tell me if you cannot hear the game. Thank you for the sub, Psycho Bit. Hey y'all, welcome in. So if you can't hear the game, please do tell me. So hopefully we can hear it though. So as we can see, it's old school pixel point and click adventure game, but literally has just come out yesterday. So again, if you're interested in kind of retro vibes, it's a bit like Sherlock Holmes kind of vibes this game gives me. We have to obviously going around and discovering who the killer is and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, welcome in. Is it Riley? Is it, I don't know, is it Emily, Frago, and Donnie? So I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. It's about there. She has an ad. If you've just subbed, refresh, and then it should activate. Sometimes it doesn't activate straight away. But thank you for subbing for the 11 months on the row. 1 more month and you've subbed for the whole year. Congratulations. So yeah, sometimes if you've if it doesn't come up straight away, you just got to refresh the stream. It's just weird how it does that. Yeah, welcome in there, Tilly, Amanda, Top Racing, Carstillion, and some names I'm not too sure. But yeah, thank you for coming in. Right, okay, so I've turned down the music. You can hear the music though. I'm hopefully you can. Put the dialogue up. Voiceovers is on. Full screen's on, and it is in English. So okay. Okay, the year is 1899. We find ourselves in Leipzig, burgeoning industry metropolis in the heart of Germany, of the German Empire. Let us take a moment to enjoy the sight of the bustling activity on the marketplace. One person who cannot take pleasure in it is Hannah Faber, a former teacher who had to give up her profession due to her blindness. She's eagerly awaiting the return of her lodger while listening to her housemaid playing the piano. Quite Pacific, that, isn't it? It's just like okay, quite Pacific. The madcap motorist. As you can see, I've got a whole new layout over on TikTok as well, so I hope you guys like it. It's a lot more bigger, stuff like that. So welcome, Gabriella, Miguel, Maria, user 7789, Kalu, Silvio, Adam,
So,
Teresa,
wenn ich noch weiterspiele, verknoten sich meine Finger.
Susie, Carla, Orstate, Jan, Karsten. Okay, now if I keep on playing, my fingers will get all knotted up.
Das ist schon recht so, Gretchen.
I need to do that on my TikTok.
Heute sehr schön
nice,
gespielt.
Isn't it? And do you know what though? I booted up the PC before, and obviously, loaded up OBS, and all my shit's gone. Like everything in the download folder's completely gone. It's been wiped. So I had to like panically. I was like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" Yeah, I know. So like all like artwork, everything that was on that gone. It's just gone. Like all the VTuber stuff, everything. So yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. I asked the children if they did anything. They're like, no, I can't get it back. No, it should be on yours. Yeah, luckily enough, different PC. Yeah. So yeah, crazy. But so this is why the layout looks like this, but I actually prefer it. So it only took me about 20 minutes to set it all back up. That's all right. Gretchen, you played very beautifully today.
Und außerdem wird mein Untermieter wohl bald nach Hause kommen.
I did pick English, didn't I? That's in German. But besides, my lodger will probably be coming home today. Unless it's in, like, the language is in German, but the subtitles are in English.
Und mir die Zeit mit seinen Geschichten vertreiben.
Ich frage mich, was der Kommissar heute wohl erlebt hat. Der Bericht von seinen Ermittlungen ist immer so mitreißend.
Gretchen, du wirst doch nicht etwa heimlich an der Tür lauschen.
Gretchen, are you not secretly listening at the door, are you?
Das gehört sich für ein Hausmädchen
not really proper for a
wirklich
housemaid.
nicht.
Yeah, can you just imagine her going like, what's that? What they're saying?
Ich wollte nicht.
I didn't mean to. I beg your pardon, Miss Faber. Well, it said it was based in German, so obviously they're speaking German.
Ich mache nur meine Späße.
I'm only joking. If you want
Wenn
to
du den
listen to the
Geschichten
stories,
lauschen willst,
you're welcome
kannst
to
du
leave the
gerne
door
die
open.
Tür
But I thought
auflassen.
the audio would have been in English, as it said.
Im Sommer ist mir der Durchzug sowieso willkommen.
Oh, I'm going to check again, just a minute, just in case. During the summer, the drought is always welcome anyway.
Und wenn mich nicht alles täuscht, habe ich auch gerade die Schlüssel des Kommissars.
I mean, I'm reading that out anyway, so technically it is in English. So.
Guten Abend, Frau Faber. Gretchen.
Good evening,
ich muss mich erst einmal
Gretchen,
hinsetzen.
let me sit down for a spell.
Die Verbrecherjagd führte heute mehrmals durch die halbe Stadt.
The city today.
Aber der Aufwand hat sich wenigstens
But at least
gelohnt.
the hard work paid off.
Dann werden Leipzigs Straßen
Does
nun
that
von
mean
einem
there's no
Verbrecher weniger
one less
unsicher
criminal
gemacht?
roaming the streets of Leipzig?
Oh, Sie gönnen einem ausgelaugten
You don't really
Polizeibeamten
care
aber
to
auch
give
gar
breaks
keine
to a worn
Pause.
out inspector, do you?
Aber das Erzählen vertreibt die Zeit bis zum Abendessen. Am
However,
besten
the
beginne
storytelling
ich meine
should pass the
Erzählung
time
gleich.
until dinner. Probably best if I start right now.
So werde ich vielleicht fertig, bevor das Essen auf dem Tisch steht.
Welcome in there, user 7789. Is it L, Shane, and Jolia? Alicia. Welcome in, everyone. Again, if you please do hit the like on the lives and hit the follow button, much appreciated. Again, if you're over on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe, and just hit a follow button over on Twitch. That way, I might even finish before the food reaches the table.
Alles begann heute früh in meiner Schreibstube im Polizeirevier. Ich stand am Fenster und schaute auf das bunte Treiben auf der Wächterstraße.
What the hell's that?
Ich hatte mich in meinen eigenen Gedanken und musste mir einen Ruck geben, mich wieder an die Arbeit zu...
Well, it looks like I can't go back into the menu yet, so we'll just wait. See if we can get into this menu to see if I did click English.
Genug Tagträumerei.
Enough daydreaming. Should really get back to work. Okay, controls. Left click to move to the clicked location. Left or right click to examine an object. And left click to interact. Okay. Somebody seems to be at the door. Right, options. English. It's definitely in English. It's not in Dutch. It's not in Italiano. It is in English. But it might be because the voiceovers themselves are in German. So maybe that's what I'm guessing. I mean, I could turn off the voiceover so they don't talk if it's an issue, but I don't mind it, to be fair. Yes. I'm going to answer the door.
Naja.
I locked the door so I could work undisturbed. See if someone wants to use the door. I probably should open it. I need the key.
Oh.
The key is not here. Wherever could it be? Notebook. Detective Kreisner writes down all the observations in this notebook. Scroll down or press N to access it. Click on the two observations, one after the other. Combine them and unlock new actions. Okay. Investigate the office to find clues. Okay.
Oh.
I should look for clues to where I put the keys. Okay. So imagine that, you're knocking at my door right now. And most recently I worked on the case after Rose Winfrey, Boston Locker. God, I can't pronounce any of this. I took down the documents out of my filing cabinet just this morning. Okay. So I'm guessing so if they're in the filing cabinets, maybe we put the key in there by accident. Could be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even reading all this. Like how he laughed. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably going to be in here.
Interessant.
Helmet. Oh, what was that? What we got? Last working on the Rose and Locker case. I'm guessing that would be R then. R for Rose and Locker. Keep the files on my case in this cabinet sorted by the last name. It's actually not too shabby a system with only one shortcoming. There's no room for Z. Okay. Find cabinet is sorted alphabetically. There we go. So we've now combined it. I may have put the key in place of the Rose Winfer, Rose unlocking files this morning. That's what I just said. Dude, I already said that. I opened the drawer. But you couldn't have... Hold on a minute. You couldn't open the drawer until I combined them together. Here we go. The key. Our first case closed, chat. Bye. That's the game over, chat. We did it. We did it. Okay, now we can go to our inventory. Scroll up or press I to bring up the inventory. Okay, so it's down to access your notebook and up to bring up your inventory. Okay. Click on an item in the inventory to activate it. You can then use the item in the inventory in the game world. So scroll up. What was that? It's like a torch? Yeah, it's a torch. Like a lantern. Welcome in 4711.
Schutzmann Wellm.
Stacy Wilson.
Schön, Sie zu
Mel,
sehen.
Pauline, Mr. Ding Dong. Love that name. Welcome in, everyone. Patrolman Whelm. Nice to see you. Okay, left click to start the dialogue with a person. Right click to examine him. Okay, we can. Patrolman Whelp, a good man who has what it takes to be more. He seems to want to tell me something. Okay.
Guten Morgen, Kommissar Kreiser. Sie haben einen neuen Fall.
Good morning, Inspector Kreiser. You have a new case.
Noch einen. Was haben wir denn diesmal?
What have we got this time? I might turn the... Should I just turn the speaking language off and just read it? Does it... What do you guys think? Should I leave it on? Are you bothered that it's in German? I'm still reading it, aren't I? So that's just what I'm thinking. Like, it's kind of like, have I got an option for subtitles? Yeah, the subtitles are on the screen. The talking on the game is louder than you're talking. You're not bothered about it. Okay. Have you got CC for subtitle? Not on this channel, no. Not on this channel. That's on the Pixel Hangout.
Soll ich wieder mal die Leiche einer Selbstmörderin aufheben?
It's louder than me talking. Well, that can't be good. So let me just... Am I supposed to pick up the body of a woman who committed the suicide again?
Nein, Selbstmord war es diesmal wohl nicht.
No, it's probably not suicide this time around. So what I could do is then let it go and then read it again.
Ist es ein Einbruch in einem Kolonialwarenladen?
Is it a burglary at the grocery store?
Exotisch und luxuriös geht es schon zu, aber mit den Kolonien hat es nichts zu tun.
While your case is also exotic and luxurious, it doesn't involve the colonies.
Soll ich einen Betrüger schnappen, der Pelzhändler geprellt hat?
Am I supposed to catch a fraudster who has defrauded the Führers?
Ganz kalt. Wer würde denn so etwas tun?
You couldn't be more wrong. Who would think of doing something like that?
Sie würden sich wundern, in welch illustrer Gesellschaft man sich da befände.
You'd be surprised at the illustrious company that you find yourself with.
Sind die Löwen aus dem zoologischen Garten entlaufen?
Have the lions escaped from the zoo? What?
Geschwindigkeit und Gefahr haben etwas damit zu tun, aber keine Wildtiere.
Speed and danger indeed have something to do with it, minus the wildlife.
Ich gebe auf. Sagen Sie mir, was es ist.
Yeah, I give up. Tell me what it is.
Natürlich. In Plagwitz ist einer dieser neuartigen Motorwagen ins Wasser gefahren.
Certainly. One of those new motorized vehicles drove into the water in the Powellwoods district.
Und warum braucht es da einen Kriminalkommissar?
And why would you need a traffic accident? Why would a traffic accident need an inspector?
Weil anscheinend faules Spiel stattgefunden hat und der Fahrer tot ist.
Because apparently foul play took place and the driver is now dead.
Besorgen Sie uns schon einmal eine Kutsche.
You go ahead and secure us a carriage. Yeah, do you know what I think? I think what I'm going to do, just because it's taken long, I'm going to turn that off. I'm just going to turn that off. I'm going to turn that off. Because it just means me having to, like, and then read it again. It's like pain in the bum, to be honest. So I'm just going to turn it off and read it. This makes sense. Okay, can we go? Let's go. Okay, map. Click on it. Click on the exit to call up the map. Inspector Kreiser can use it to travel to new places. To do so, simply click on the pin. Your game will be saved automatically when you enter a new location. Okay. Did we have to? Was it the police station we had to go? Oh no. Okay, it wasn't. It was Palgwitz? Okay, it's not reading it out now. I also have to read it out myself now, which I don't mind that. Palwitz. Well, you can never see the sky. Who do we have here? Well, that skipped pretty fast. I didn't even click anything. Does it just auto do it now? Gustav Mobius. What brings a prosecutor to the scene of a traffic incident? I'm just going to leave that. Does that click on its own? Now I've not done that. If so, I'm going to have to put it back on. It was pretty fast. Oh yeah. No. Maybe I clicked it by accident. My dear friend, this is by no means an ordinary accident, because this is the first dead body we've had to recover from a motor vehicle. Right, and since there has some accidents lately, I'm required to conduct an assessment. Oh, assessment? About what exactly? Whether the city would need an audience regulating automobile traffic. To be honest, I'm having doubts as to whether this was an accident. What's make you think that? Oh no, my dear Inspector, you will have to find that out for yourself. But I am, of course, off your disposal, should you need help. Okay, so we've got hotspots in the game, that's pretty handy. If you can't find some objects or feel stuck, you can ask Gustav Mobius to mark them. So we're like Sherlock and he's like Holmes in a way. You can then press and hold the left mouse button on Mobius to quickly display all of the hotspots. Okay, welcome in Monkey Pants. Brilliant name, love that name. Enough chit chat. I have witnessed witnesses to question. I have witnesses to question and evidence to present. I shall probably talk to the patrolman well first. So sometimes it also does the chat, and then sometimes I've got to click on it, which is a bit weird. Well, should we look at the dead body first, or should we look at... we've got loads of stuff around. Let's look at the dead body first. The man seems to have drowned. He also has a pretty nasty head wound. Okay. Write that down in our notebook then. Anything else we can do there? It's the same thing. Okay. Let's have a look at what this is over here, and then we'll have a look around here in a minute. The brake band of motor vehicles descends. The brake band of a motor vehicle descend looks smoothly cut through, so maybe somebody's cut through his brakes and they couldn't stop. Now I know what the prosecutor meant. Something doesn't seem to be right here. I wonder if I can stop it from auto speaking. Can we stop it from auto speaking? Don't think it can. I'd rather be able to just click it so you can read it at your own leisure. You know what I mean? Tempting as the toolbox is, I need a good reason before I go rummaging through it. Okay, that's fair. And you are hungry. I want my sandwiches, but these policemen won't let me back on the scaffolding. Can I still ask you a few questions at least? When I'm hungry, my head works slowly. Okay, just be sure that means no, correct? Right. So I have to satisfy your hunger first before you'll consider talking to me. Exactly. Okay, it looks like there's a lunchbox up there. We'll try and get that in a minute, see what's there. Next to the construction site is a large pile of sand. I wonder what it's all used for. Concrete, maybe? Motor vehicle must have been going quite fast. So much, it split the construction site barrier in two. Okay. Main entrance, mail order company, and royal preserver to the court. Royal Purveyor? Inspector Crazy. No, I don't want to ask him for help yet. Okay, so let's get to work. Well, what do we know so far? Only that the motor vehicle broke through the barrier at immense speeds, and since the bridge was yet to be finished, the car plummeted into the river. The body? I assume that the body
mass attack starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mass attack.
Okay, all mass attacks are free for the next 60 seconds, so you can literally throw everything for free on the mass attack. I assume that the body is the driver. That's only on Twitch, by the way. Correct. The man was trapped behind the wheel and had to be pulled out by force. Cause of death. How did the man die? Doctor said he drowned. He apparently did not try to free himself. Okay. Identity. Do we already know who the dead man is? He had his documents on him. His name was Edward Ultridge, and he lives closer to the Marion Plaza. Good. I will inform the family. Okay. So, did anyone see the accident? The construction worker over there watched everything from his scaffolding. Cause of the accident. Masley said, hi, welcome in. Hi. Did we already have a suspicion as to how the accident occurred? The brake band broke, and so the driver had no way of stopping the motor vehicle. I've instructed the the patrolman not to touch anything, so that you can see for yourself. Good thinking, well. Fabio Cosa, hi. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel over on YouTube, please hit the like on the live and hit the subscribe button. Much appreciated. I'm here again. That's it for now. Right, service, Mr. Inspector. Let's have a look at the car itself, if we can. The motor vehicle is done for. It seems to have entered the river at great speed. Patrolmen are trying to pull it out of the river from the other side. Oh yeah, I can see the wire. Can we get there? I can't reach it. Looks like the bridge is still not finished. Okay, hold on. So the driver suffered a head wound. I don't believe that. Okay. The driver drowned. The driver suffered a head wound when his car fell into the water. Or did he get the wound before the accident? The brake band on the motor vehicle are striking cut edges. Yeah, it's been cut. This brake's got cut. Can you play my song I made a long time ago? What? What song? I haven't got a clue what you're going on about. Can you play my song I made a long time ago? How do you find Mass Attack on a PC? I mean... It's the same thing as a viewer attack. It's because you've hit the target of 1,000 coins. It just means every single attack is for free for 60 seconds. But that 60 seconds is probably gone now. Johnny Cash, Hidden in the Sand. I don't own that song. Also, that would be copyright, so I can't play that. Johnny Cash. I don't know if you mean Johnny Cash, but I don't even own that song. I know would we be downloading it to play it on stream while I'm playing the game. So I do apologize. I never meant to. Let me see if I can get one of the tools to maybe knock down. So yeah, I don't know. The mass attack is part of the stream attack thing, as far as I know. If you hit the 1,000, it basically triggers off, and then you can throw anything you want at the stream for like 60 seconds. but it's mine, and I mean Johnny Jack. I don't know what you're going on about, mate. I honestly haven't got a clue what you're going on about. Like, honestly, I don't know if you've got the right stream or what, but I haven't got a clue what song you're going about. I don't own that song. And again, nor would I play it in the middle of a stream. So I do apologise. Yeah. I will only bother with the hammer for a short while, if that's okay. I don't care. It's not like I can eat the hammer anyway. Maybe we can throw the hammer at the case. What's that? What is that? Broken band of the motor vehicle. Okay. Let's see if we can throw it. Is there no other way? I'd only put myself in danger and others. What if we hammer the... If we hit the wooden frame hard with the hammer... There you go. There we go. I'll pick up the lunchbox. Okay. Box of sandwiches better secured than the Bank of Leper. Okay, let's just can we just give him the lunchbox and he can open it? Also welcoming the unpretentious. Is it Annie, Gary, India? Welcome into the stream. Here are your sandwiches. Well, what do you know? The police are good for something after all. Ask your questions if you have to. Okay. Personal details. What's your name? My name is August Baumann, and I am the foreman here on the construction site. I hope I can get back to work soon. The bridge has to be finished after all. Show a lot of respect. A man has just died. It's their own fault, if you ask me. Anyone who uses a motorised vehicle must surely be tired of living. But I didn't ask you. Thank you for the liking the live, Ricky, and following as well. Much appreciated. Salute you. But I didn't ask you. Okay. Maz, you don't have to. Yeah. Like I said, mate, I wouldn't anyway. Like, I mean, if I had the music on hand and I knew what you were going about and it wasn't copyright, yeah. But the problem is with any kind of music, like I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch at the same time. One of those streams will get pulled down or it'll get muted or, you know what I mean? You just can't play copyright music anymore. I wish you could, but you can't. You saw the accident. I say I was at the top of the scaffolding when the maniac came racing down the road. The automobile. When did you notice the automobile? The minute he turned onto the road. He was going too fast and swerving from side to side. I headed straight for the construction site. Exactly. I thought to myself, why didn't he just step on the brake? Well, because the brake was cut. But by then it was already too late and the car had crashed into the river. I was so scared I almost fell off the scaffolding. The bridge still isn't finished, as you can well see, and for the very dim-witted we have to put up barriers too. But that didn't stop this driver from going towards the bridge at full speed anyway. Okay, let's talk about something else. Fine by me. Okay. The driver suffered a head wound when this car fell into the water. I don't know anything about it. Okay. The vehicle apparently had no functioning brakes. Did the driver do anything else to stop the car? I wondered about that too. The driver could have hit the pile of sand. At a last resort, he could have jumped off, but he drove straight into the river. Okay. The driver drowned. Apparently, he did not try to free himself. Just awful. According to the witness statement, the driver did not try to escape his fate. What more do you want? You only found that out with my help. Okay. Fair dues. Don't have any more questions at the moment. Please be available for further questioning. Hurry up so I can get back to work. According to the witness, okay. Even though we could have steered the car into a pile of sand next to the bridge. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the 1,000 redeems as well. If they didn't work or did work, I'm not too sure. But yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. It's click a left mouse button, isn't it? I don't believe that. Okay. Imagine that. We got something. The question is whether the driver was conscious or not. Decisions. You have unlocked the first decision. Click on it and decide with an explanation. Several correct decisions will unlock new conclusions. You can change any decision again later. Oh. The madcap motorist. Edward's consciousness. Edward Ultra could not react in time to avoid the accident. This indicates that he was not conscious during the accident. If he had a head, yeah, maybe that could be feasible. He had a head injury, so maybe like somebody whacked him, put him in the car, cut his brakes, and then put like a brick on the accelerator to, you never know. It's a bit far-fetched, but who knows. Ed usually tried to brake in order to avoid the accident, but was in vain. This indicates that he was conscious during the accident. I don't know. I'm not too sure because of the head wounds. Let's try that. Yeah. If he had a head surgery, how was he able to? Yeah, this is what I was thinking. He must be unconscious, because if he was conscious, and even if your brakes went, and you seen a big pile of sand, you probably would drive towards the pile of sand. Let's have that right. You know what I mean? So he probably was unconscious here. So we'll go with that for the moment. Okay, we can't do anything there. Let's go back over to him. I do have one more question. No, I don't. I guess, and I don't. Is there anything? I don't want to really help. The tracks of a motor vehicle lead straight towards the bridge. Oh, I didn't see the tracks. Oh, okay. Okay. What is that? Petroleum lamp. It brings light to the darkness. Okay. There was 2 yellow circles on a scaffolding. Yeah, so that was for the car. That's for the scaffolding. This is, which basically like a fence kind of thing. That's the toolbox. I've not checked over there actually, so there is enough place to add over there. Exhaust fumes and an unmistakable sign of progress and prosperity. You won't find as much of it anywhere else in Leipzig, and you will here. Progress. Okay. So that's not basically nothing. That's sand. which we had a look at before. So we have to... Okay, so we don't need to illuminate that. What if I have just checked the body, if I try and put that onto that? I don't believe it, okay. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, we'll doesn't really say a lot on the body, to be fair. The man seems to have drowned. He also seems to have a pretty nasty head wound. Okay. Imagine that. So it looks like have I done everything? I say, yeah, I can't even highlight them now. I mean, I can try that. No, doesn't need to be illuminated. Let's ask the guy help. I'm afraid I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. You've seen everything there is here on the bridge. Don't forget to combine your observations in your notebook. Oh, so we've basically done it. So, okay, we go to the villa. So we basically found everything we can on the bridge. I didn't realize you could go over places. So let's go to the villa. Start questioning people. So here we are, the mansion of the deceased. And there we have the wife, who is now an unsuspecting widow. I should probably deliver her the terrible news before I interrogate the servants as well. A good plan. I wish you much strength. Some nice plants cover the outer wall of the garage. Ulstra's residence is one of the most impressive mansions in Leipzig. One corner of the garden stands a small bush that's been bearing blackberries. Better not touch the berries, those are deadly nightshades. Ooh. They're highly toxic and can lead to hallucinations, paralysis, and even death. Okay. Maybe the guy got poisoned as well, you never know. Looks like some kind of fruits are already being picked. Alright, we'll talk to her in a minute. We'll have a look at the tools like you just said. We've also got tracks on the floor as well. A few tools hung neatly on the wall. One tool seems to be missing. The traces of a wagon are visible on the ground. However, the tracks of the horses and the wagon itself are nowhere to be found. The garage is pitch black. Maybe there's something that would be interesting in here. This goes to show you, you should never leave the station without your lamp. Okay, so we'll use our lamp quickly. Illuminate. Much better. Let's have a look. Aha, what do we have here? A pair of scissors. The blades look quite battered. And what got cut? The belt of the thing. So the blade of the scissors and the edges of the brake band are very similar. Was it tampered with? Okay. Before we start investigating, we have to give her the devastating... Oh, what's that over there? Is that a bowl? I should always do the hotspot thing first, but there are some berries in a small bowl. Someone must have picked them up from the bush over there. And they're deadly. Who collects deadly nightshades? Yeah, who indeed? Who indeed? Okay. Excuse us for intruding into your home, but it's most essential. I am Inspector Inspector Kreiser from the Leipzig Criminal Investigation Department. And you are Edward Utshaw's wife? That's correct. I'm Emma Utshaw. Please tell me what it is and what you want from me. I regret to inform you that your husband has had an accident with his motor vehicle. Had an accident? How dreadful. Is he all right? Unfortunately, he died at the scene of the accident. Faiston. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have to ask you a few more questions. I will try to help you where I can. Edward. May I ask you a few questions about your husband? Sure, you can, if you think that will help you. Okay, is he a good driver? Your husband drove an automobile. Still very unusual means of transport. He was completely infatuated with that toy. I always told him that it would be the death of him. It's not easy to always be right, you know. We have yet to see what the exact cause of his death was. This is why I am here. Was he a good driver? Welcome in, Mel, Forsaken Blade. Hello, mates. Welcome in. Is it Cullen, Tasman, Chris? Welcome in, welcome in. Please do give a like on the stream and hit the follow button if you've not already followed. Sure he was. He drove that thing almost every day. Even when I took the horse carriage, he would follow behind in that ridiculous thing. Because I wouldn't allow him to drive in front of me and pollute the air with those exhaust fumes. Welcome in, Big Bus Explores. Brilliant name, love that name. So you think the accident is out of question? What are you saying? What else could it be if not an accident? The car was a real death trap. I'm sure it was. Enemies. Did your husband have any enemies? Oh my god, the clues are everywhere, yeah. Excuse me. We're certainly more than a few who were envious of what he had achieved in life. But enemies? No, I wouldn't go that far. And remind me, didn't you just declare that it was an accident? Determining that is my job. And I like to be thorough. Health. Did Mr. Ulrich have any health issues? Welcome in, Kimberly J. Have any health issues? No, he was always well. He was in the prime of his life and had more energy than many a youngster. Too much energy for my taste, if you can catch my drift. I'm trying very hard not to. It means it was a bit of a, you know, all in your own time, Mr. Inspector. Okay, gardening. You take care of your gardening yourself? No gardener? Indeed I do. It's a pleasure for me to see the work of my hands grow and flourish. We do have a gardener ages ago. We did have a gardener, sorry. But after I had to explain his work to him 3 times, he quit. And since then, I've been taking care of my own little domain. Aha, I got it as soon as you did, Chrono. Yeah, no. It was quite energetic. Let's just put it that way. She had to keep on saying, no, not tonight. Not tonight. I'm too tired. The Villa, Urich. The edges of the brick band and the blades of the scissors seem similar. Okay, there is a ball of deadly nightshade in the garden. Yeah, let's ask about the nightshade first before we go on to the thing. It's a bit weird. Do you collect the berries from the bush behind you? Yes. What of it? Don't you know that they are highly toxic? Is that so? I had no idea. Well, now you do. You better toss them before a disaster should happen. Another one, I mean. She didn't know what they were. My ass. My ass, chat. Yeah, she collected them by accident. Come on. Emma Ulrich claims that she knew nothing about the poisonous effect of deadly nightshade. And they plan to continue maintaining that. The edges of the brick band and the blades of the scissors seem to match. I don't know anything about that. Okay. Well, we'll take your word for it. Take a moment to collect your thoughts. I have some more questions later. The wife's certainly definitely dodgy. Thank you very much. But it's quite alright. Like, who collects berries that they don't know what they are? Come on. I mean, maybe. It's possible. It is possible. You know what I mean? Like, you just see berries on the bush and maybe you think they're edible, especially if you don't know anything, but I don't know. It's possible. You might just think they're blackberries or something. So, but didn't she say she had to let the gardener go after explaining his job 3 times? So that means that, that's what I was thinking, that she knows a bit about gardening, because if she had to let the gardener go after explaining to him 3 times what to do, that means that she knows what to do, and she probably does know what them berries are. So she kind of give it away before, kind of like, that's a lot. Yeah, we used to have a gardener, but I had to let him go because, he didn't know what the hell I was going on about. I had to explain to him 3 times. Yeah, should we call the police on her? I am the police. What do you mean? I literally am the police. I'm basically a private investigator, but / police. Good day. My name is Joseph Crazier. May I ask you what your connection is to Edward Uchard is? You may, but do I have to answer? Yeah, of course you do, dick. I imagine you must. I am a police inspector. There you go. I am a police inspector. Just to clarify. So I'm not a private dick or anything like that. I am actually a police inspector. So, okay. I'm here on a serious matter. Well, in that case, I am Max Tofia, Edward Uchard's mechanic. I regret to inform you that Mr. Uchard is dead. Oh, what happened? There was a motor accident with the motor vehicle he was driving. This is most unfortunate. But tell me, is the car all right? What? Is the car all right? Like, that's kind of heartless, isn't it? The guy's dead, and he's like, is the car all right? Tell me, please. I will pretend I didn't hear you. Your impendence. Just this once, and ask some questions instead, if you must. Edward, there's some questions about your employer. Yeah, typical man. Yeah, is the car okay? Well, fire away. On the morning of the incident, have you seen Edward Aldridge this morning? I heard him before I saw him. I guess the whole neighborhood did. What do you mean by that exactly? The Aldridge had a particularly loud argument this morning. Did you hear what it was about? I couldn't help hearing, but I don't want to cast stones. You're better off talking to Mrs. Ulrich. Okay, we will. We will do that. I will do just that. In any case, Mrs. Ulrich was so riled up that he was talking... Sorry, Mr. Ulrich was so riled up, he was talking crazy. I heard a lot of trouble concerning on my work. Okay. And what was Edward Ulrich like as an employer? What is it they say? You shouldn't speak ill of the dead? Then I better say nothing. But one should always tell the truth to the police. Well, if that's what you want, he was a cheapskate and an exploiter. Okay. The Ulrich's marriage. How would you describe the marriage of the Ulriches? I wouldn't at all. If you don't mind, I'm still in the Ulrich service. You could help solve a crime. Very well then. The marriage was not very harmonious. The two quarreled most often then they concealed. What would they quarrel about? For that, you'd have to ask Mrs. Ulrich. Sorry. Okay, I guess we're going to ask Miss Ulrich again. Welcome in Kimberly J, Adam, Brian. Welcome into TikTok. Okay, automobile. Let's talk about the automobile. But of course, this is my one thing I love to go on and on and on and on and on about. Danger. Did the vehicle pose any danger? No more than a horse and cart would. Don't believe everything you read in the newspapers. The future lies in the motor vehicle. Count on it. At the moment, however, they are still rather awkward and unsafe, aren't they? They are always a little setbacks at the beginning. Just think back to the first locomotives. It was argued that they were harmful to humans and would certainly not prevail. And now there's hardly a village without a train station. I'll give you that. At some point, everyone will come to own a motorized vehicle. Believe me. And That was true back in the day. You know, everyone was like, what the hell's this thing? And it was loud, it was noisy, you know what I mean? It was expensive. Was the car in good working condition? Are you trying to insult me and insinuate something? The car was always in good shape. It was fast on that, wasn't it? I'm only asking. It was never a screw that wobbled or a wheel that squeaked. I simply wouldn't have allowed it. Okay. Edwards Ultrage as a driver. How would you rate him as a driver? One of the best in Leipzig. He could drive from here to Zurich without even killing the engine once. Okay. Let's talk about something else. If we must, check the notebook. Okay. Let's straight away ask about the scissors and the band. The edges of the brake band and the blades of the scissors seem to match. I don't know anything about that. Okay. I already know that. Emma Ultra's collected deadly nightshade. Emma Ultra claims that she knew nothing about the deadly poisonous effect of deadly nightshade. I wouldn't know anything about that. Okay. Let's ask about that. I'm standing in front of you, you know. Ultra's a defeat better argument. Well, that's what I told you. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to her. She smiled. Definitely made of vibes. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid to have to ask you a few more questions. I'll try to help you where I can. Max Hofia. Has Max Hofia worked for you in a long time? Yes, indeed. Now he'll have to look for a new job, it seems. Poor man. He only took care of the motor vehicle, and without that, there was nothing for him to do here. My husband reprimanded him quite a bit, and even withheld some of his wages at the end, I believe. But I actually was quite fond of him, even if he had the motor vehicle. Even if he only had the motor vehicle in mind. There was a fight between them? What about? It was about a scratch on the car, the repair of which had to be paid out of Max's wages. But you better ask the man himself. Oh, I like how they're turning on each other here. You know what I mean? Okay, we'll ask about the argument. I don't know anything about that. Okay. What about the the argument? You had an argument with your husband this morning. How did you figure? I get it. I suppose Max couldn't keep his big mouth shut again. Is it true that the last words I exchanged with my husband were spoken in anger? What was the argument about? What it's always about. My husband unfortunately never took his marriage vows very seriously. Meaning? My God, do I have to spell it out to you? He was one unfaithful bastard. Okay. Although I probably shouldn't be saying that now since he's gone. Okay. Ask about this. Edward was so enraged on the morning that he was talking crazy. I don't know anything about that. Okay. You had an argument. Oh, we just had that. Okay, that was the same thing. Let's try this one. Max Tofia did not have a good relationship with the dead man. He was supposed to pay for damages to the motor vehicle. I don't know anything about that. Okay. Okay, well, what about this one? Edward Alchard was not faithful to his wife, and she knew of this too. Do you have to rub it in so much? Oh, dude. Okay. And back to him. Back and forth at the moment, innit? I have more questions. If you must. I must. Okay. Okay, let's ask him about the let's ask him about the argument and then the wages. Okay, he did tell us that. I heard that there was a dispute between you and your employer recently. Oh, so Mrs. Ulrich is trying to discredit me now. Well, I should have seen that coming. Mr. Ulrich claimed that I had damaged his motor vehicle when it was him who caused the damage while returning from one of his nightly trips. And why did this lead to such a heated argument? Because he wanted to dock my pay for the damage. That was the last straw. I handed in my notice. It's pretty hard to tell at the moment. She's probably got reasons because he was cheating on her and she knew about it. He's probably got reasons because he's kind of like just a dick to him. So, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, they both got reasons. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if they both did it. If they both did it, yeah, wages, you know what I mean? You know, and all kind of stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me if they both did it. They both had a hand in it somehow. But, well, at the moment, it's one of them, if not both. Ask him about the mistress. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Edward Aldridge was not faithful to his wife, and she knew this too. I don't know anything about it. Don't know anything. Quit his job as a mechanic. I'm standing right in front of you, you know. Okay. So I think that was all that we can ask. So let's go back to the woman. Okay, so let's see. Let's ask about the job. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Max 12 years, quit his job as a mechanic. I don't know anything about that. About the wages. Nothing. I think I've asked everything else, to be honest with you. So let's try and clear. Okay, let's try and clear some of these. So we've asked them basically everything we can. So now let's match some of them. So hold on. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So let's match. Argued about his wages and quit his job. Yep. Bit of argument on the blade. We'll try that in a minute. Was the quarrel between Max Tofia and Edward Ulrich severe enough for him to serve as a motive for murder? Yeah, it probably is. So, you have just combined a motive. Click on the motive and read the explanation carefully. Click again to close the text. It is now automatically integrated into logic. You can open and read it at any time. Max's motive. Max Tofia had a dispute with Edward Ulrich about his wage deductions. He was left to pay for damage to his motor vehicle out of his own pocket. It's possible that this infuriated him so much he decided to terminate not only his contract, but also his employer. Yeah, could be. Okay. Yeah, you said bit of argument and blade. Okay, let me have a look. Let's have a look. Bit of arguments. Blade? Oh, with the scissors. Okay. I don't think it would be, but we'll try it. No. It sounds far-fetched. It's too far-fetched. So let's try. Okay, so Edward Ulrich had several mistresses. Maybe that's why they argued. Yeah, you tried. You did try. Maybe that's why. So if we click that and that. There we go. Yeah. Okay. We're getting them down. How jealous was Emma Ulrich? Really? Enough to commit murder? See? I told you it could be both of you. See, they both got a motive. What did I say? No, she's got a motive. Edward Ulrich's wife knew of his constant womanizing. After all, it repeatedly led to arguments in their marriage. It's possible it became too much for Emma Ulrich, and she finally put an end to the stories. Okay. She picked up the scissors. Panic mode. He didn't get stabbed, by the way. He didn't get stabbed. He did have like someone had hit him on the head, but he didn't get stabbed. But the his brakes got cut So that's where the scissors. So just to let you know. So I think these go together. This and this. Oh, I'm right. Yeah, the berries. So maybe that's why he was speaking crap. Did Emma Ulrich know about the harmfulness of deadly nightshade or not? I think she did. Right. So that's 2 motives. That's 2 motives. Emma Ulrich knew exactly the dangers of the nightshade. I think she did. Emma Ulrich picked the nightshade but not aware of the danger. I think she knew. I think she knew, chat. It's proven it, but I think she knew. Oh, okay. We've unlocked the solution. You've unlocked the first solution. You can click on the solution and read through it. Then you can decide to continue investigating or end the case. Try to unlock and read the other solutions before you finish the case. So we've got 1 solution. Emma Ulrich is the murderer, but we've got, other than the motive, we haven't got anything for Max. But so we could basically we could take the Emma down already, the wife. We could just, yeah, basically she's the murderer, with case closed. But then there'd be this nagging feeling that Max did have something to do with it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So Emma Ulrich killed her husband due to having base motives and did so indecisively. She is a murderer who must be brought to justice. Continue or end? We will continue. We will continue. Let's see. Let's see if we can find anything else. But the thing is, we can't. There's nothing else to, you know. So I don't know. The band is. Oh, can we? Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, can we go back? Oh, hold on a minute. Can we do that? And that? Ah! Ha ha ha! I didn't know you could go back like that. The band brake either tore by itself or someone tampered with it. The edges of the brake batch manned Max's toughest scissors. He cut the brakes band to provoke an accident. The cut edge didn't mean anything. The tear in the brake, no, it definitely, he definitely cut them. He cut them. He cut them. Okay, so is there anything else we can? So other than the driver drowned, there's nothing else, is there? There's nothing else we can really do. There's nothing there to link it in. It's just, it's a theory. It's a theory at the moment. So unless we can find more damning evidence. Okay, let's see if we plot twist. Dinner is lethal. Definitely is. Yeah, wives did murder unfaithful husbands. Yeah, they did back in the day. Like, it was easier. Also, I mean, if he was especially like Annie looked very wealthy, yeah. Look into it more. Yeah, we'll try and ask them a few more questions. I don't know how much we can actually. What is this? I don't know what else we can really ask them though. So let's check the case book. Your husband drowned. It's possible, however, that he might have been conscious when he died. Drowned? Such a horrible death. Let's hope he didn't suffer. Is there enough a place? Yeah, I think there is actually. I think we'll check the map in a minute. Yeah. I have more questions for you if you must. Yeah, there's nothing else. Okay. Yeah, so we got the. So we can go back to there. We've also got the police station. Maybe we'll have a look at the police station as well, just in case there's something there. So we're back here. And then other than that, we have the police station. which I don't know if there's anything there. So at the moment, we can only really accuse the wife. The guy had something to do with it, obviously, but yeah, you have it good at your office. But other than, I don't think there's anything here. Ulrich, you. Let me see if there's any. Yeah, you. No. Yeah, there's. I've checked everything else, so yeah. I think we're going after just. I don't think there's enough evidence to come to an actual concrete conclusion. There's something there, but there's not enough. Can we save it? Okay, we're saving it anyway. No notes, no. Everything here, we've done everything. We've done everything we can. So as you can see there, we've matched everything. We've matched the poison. We know she's got a motive. You know what I mean? I mean, he could have been. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, hold on a minute. Did you see that? Did you see that? If I change this into being he was, so if we changed it to he wasn't conscious, he was poisoned, and she's the murderer. If we change it to he was conscious, it was sabotage, and the brakes were cut. And then we can also, as an accident, was it just an accident? So this is murder by sabotage. Max Sophia no longer wanted to put up with being taken advantage of by his employer. He cut the brake band off the motor car to provoke an accident in Edward Jussar's desperate attempts to brake. It did not even occur to him to simply swerve or jump off. Oh, hold on. 2 murderers. Which is what I said. Okay, hold on. It links in. Hold on. You should kill the murderer. Two murderers. Right, okay. This is what I said originally. Yeah. Ooh. 2 murderers. Though independent of each other, Emma Ulrich and Max Sophia both tried to kill him. The wife through poison and the mechanic by sabotage. Now a court must decide on the punishment for them. At any rate, they were both guilty. Yeah? You reckon? They were both did it. The wife and Max. Yeah? Should we go that then? Should we do so okay, chat. It's either Max, the wife, or both of them. I think it was both of them. I do think that, yeah, we think it's both of them. Both of them. Okay, we're going to go for both of them. 2 murderers. They both tried to kill him. One tried to cut his brakes and tried to kill him that way, and the wife tried to poison him. There we go. Now I know what has to be done, what we have to do. Are we looking at an arrest? Not just one. The case has some surprising twists and turns. 1 stone, 2 birds. Arrested 2 people for 1 crime. And so I had no choice but to bring in both Emma Ulrich and Max Sophia. I assumed she couldn't stand her husband's tireless infidelity and more. and decided to put an end to it once and for all. As for Max Hofia, he wanted to take revenge on his employer for the bad treatment and delivered retribution for his having withheld wages from him. Right, so it cut the brake band and she poisoned her husband with deadly nightshade. This is why Edward Ulrich was unable to swerve or brake and drowned in the Ester. But who is really to blame for the death? Fortunately, that's not for me to decide, but for a court to have final say. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. Thank you, Lady Prismatic. Thank you very much for the raid. My name's Chrono. This is my channel, Chrono Pixel Gaming. Friday game streamer on Twitch, TikTok, and on YouTube. Part of Team Raw. Thank you very much for the raid, and we are playing a bit of I always forget what the game's called. Casebook 1899, the Leipzig murders. The links is in the description if you're interested. Key was provided by Lurkit. So thank you very much. Welcome in, raiders. How are you? What were you playing? Husband rip, wife spirk, and math laugh. Husband found dead vibrator, and they were cheating on a husband. There was no vibrators in 1899, as far as I know. Unless there was, I don't know about vibrating history. I have to Google it now. Was there a vibrator in 1899? I doubt it. I mean, they don't, unless it was a steam-powered one. You know what I mean? Well, thank you very much. Can we get cucumber? Yeah, cucumber. Can we give Lady Prismatic a shouty out, please? Was playing Persona 4 Golden. Hey y'all, I thought I'd do you raid. Well, thank you very much. I love Persona. I've still not got around to playing the golden one, but I have got it in my library. So thank you for coming in. Okay, yes, for the court to decide, but you still deserve the utmost respect for having solved this obscure case. The police of Leipzig are truly lucky to have you in their service. Thank you. I know, detective. Of course I am. Not everyone would have seen the truth here. Oh, so I think we actually did that correct then, because it looks like we've actually got to the proper truth that it was. Yes, solved the affair. There we go. The tender tragedy. Second case. We're on our second case, chat. I enjoyed that first case. Pretty decent, this game. The husband blinked too late. He saw too much. Wink, wink. Yeah. Oh no, I've woken up, Mrs. Fabia. That's all right, my dear Inspector. I've been feeling tired all day. Snap. I've been asleep all day. God knows why. Absolutely out of it all day long. As soon as the kids go to bed, I'm wide awake. Is it my fault that you were woken up at the crack of dawn this morning? Yeah, snap. Yeah, honestly, I've been wiped all day. I know that you want to get out of bed when it's really important. Yeah, that sounds like me as well. Welcome in. Is it yeah, Ludmilla, Jeremy? I don't know how to pronounce that. Jessa, Elegance, Coloco. Welcome in over on TikTok. If you haven't already, guys, please do hit the like and hit the follow button over on TikTok. If you're over on YouTube, hit the like and hit the subscribe button. And if you haven't already, please do hit the follow button over on Twitch as well. We're trying to get to 500 followers on all platforms. And with your help, we can definitely get there. And it doesn't cost anything. As soon as you hit my pad, I'll get why. Yeah, I'm like that. As it was, today's story sounds so incredible that I can hardly believe it myself. Yawn. Then you'd better tell me your story right away. It'll wake me up better than any other coffee can. Gladly, as you know, I was dragged out of bed in the middle of the night, and then we took the carriage halfway across the town to the Bayersria. Buying off. Some of the words it's hard to pronounce these. I'm glad I turned the audio, the German audio off. I think the devs, and amazing that they got the German audio in there for like authenticity. I wish they had the English audio as well. Just you know what I mean? But it is what it is, and maybe they might add that in a later date or something like that. But I don't mind reading it anyway. Good morning, Mr. Inspector. Morning. You're much too cheerful for this unspeakable hour, because the day promises to be an extremely interesting one. Is that so? What do we have here? An unidentified body in the smoke chamber of a locomotive. Ooh. Your enthusiasm seems a little misplaced to me. You're grumpiness even more. Take a look around and speak to the station master. Oh, I see his hand there. Do you see it, chat? So let's see in the... Oh, my God. See his hand just poking out? There was a male corpse in the smoke chamber. A thick layer of ash lies on his skin and scorched clothes. I find nothing in the pockets except a handkerchief. The initials CBH are embroidered on it. There's a closing mechanism on the round door of the smoke chamber. Apparently, it can be used to lock and unlock the smoke chamber. Okay, we'll write that down. Wait. Sign there, okay. Let's have a look here. Death on a train and burnt body. Reminds me of a game. Lol. The locomotive cools down slowly, making metallic noises, okay. The driver's cab is deserted. Is that up there? The locomotive seems to be well loaded with coal. Got the time. The train station is almost deserted at this early in the morning. Bahnhof, which connects Leipzig to Hof in Bavaria. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, let's talk to the station master. Good morning, Mr. Inspector. I'm Andreas Muller, station master. Good morning, Mr. Muller. Can you tell me what happened? Of course. The train was just about to leave Chemnitz, and it was heated up for it. Welcome in, Coco. Lurking to support while at work. Hoping you're doing well, bro. Have a nice stream. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the lurky. Much appreciated. But that wasn't working properly, so the engineer had the smoke chamber opened. And where was the body discovered? Exactly. The worker then called for me, and I notified the police. Body in the smoke chamber. What do you know about the body in the smoke chamber? Only that my workers swear that the chamber was firmly locked. Okay. Identity of the body. Do you have any idea who the dead man might be? Well, not exactly an idea, but perhaps a fear. Let's hear it. Our night watchman has disappeared. I have known Stefan for a long time as a reliable man, and now you're afraid he might have something to do with the body? I can't really imagine it, but how else can his disappearance be explained? Okay, unusual events. The train was here in Leipzig during the night. Yes, it was prepared early this morning and should travel the whole day on its route. And did anything special happen tonight? Mr. Inspector, they found a dead body in the locomotive smoke chamber. It goes without saying that something strange is going on here. And on top of that, our night watchman Stefan has disappeared. And so has the passenger. And you're only just telling us now about the passenger. Okay. Night watchman. You said the night watchman disappeared? Yeah, he started work as normal yesterday evening. But when it was time for his shift to be relieved this morning, he was nowhere to be found. You said his name is Stefan? Yeah, Stefan Nikoliov. Actually a very reliable man. Do you know where he lives? As far as I know, he lives somewhere in Northern Fashion. Okay, so we got an area we can go to. Missing passenger. Have you lost a passenger? Well, actually, he disappeared before he got to the train station. He wanted to take the first train to Chemnitz and had already checked in his luggage yesterday. Is that unusual? Not really, but he made such a fuss about his luggage that I'm wondering why he didn't come this morning by the time after departure. He was so concerned about the safety of his luggage that he almost never had sent it on his journey alone. Maybe that is the guy. Where's the luggage in the missing passenger that the missing passenger checked in? It's still in the luggage storage in section 753. And you know the name of the passenger? There's certainly Christian Hayes, some big sort fitter. So that was C. Hay. Okay. Consult notebook. So maybe Christian Hayes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you can't. Oh, let me read this again. Actually, smoke chamber can be locked from the outside. I know that already. Okay. Smoke chamber was securely locked. That's what the workers say. It's handkerchief with the CBH found in the body. I don't know anything about that. Empty body. Okay, so if we go to that, I'm gonna be presuming that Christian has a CBH. That makes no sense. Okay. Yeah, handkerchief. When the door closed behind the man in the smoke chamber, he could no longer escape from the inside. The question is, did the door close by itself or was it slammed shut? Well, we don't know yet, do we? We don't know, but let's go for slammed shut. I can't. Why would you even climb in there? That's what I'm saying. Why would you even climb in there? You know what I mean? Like, unless it was clogged or something like that. Like, maybe, but I'm gonna go for it. You got shoved in there. and it got slammed. Right, okay, so you said I can go down here? Yeah. It's dark in here. I should turn on some lights first. What is this? The sign shows some safety instructions for the workers. The sign reads, "Attention, no open flames or fires." Okay. Oh, we got a puzzle here. The handkerchief and the body was unclear in the book. I'll go back to the book in a minute. So we can't go that. Okay. Can't be that way. Right, can't be that way then. Well, they won't move. Okay, so that won't move either. How the hell am I meant to do this? Hold on a minute. So let's reset them. Okay, 1 minute. We're gonna figure this out now. This won't. Well, that won't move, and that won't move. That won't move. Right. So if I go from there. That can't move either, can it? God damn it. Yo, Ginger Elite, welcome in bottom right. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can. Yeah, so that won't even go that way, so we have to go this way. That I can't go that way either. Yeah, she can't. Okay, that's wrong. Hey bro, I'm not feeling too good tonight. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you very much. I hope you're not too unwell. Right. So it can't seem to go this way. It can't seem to go this way, which is a bit weird. Can we move? We've got 2 missing. Maybe we have to come. Maybe we're missing some things. So would that be fair to? We got anything? No, we haven't got a lamp. No, we have to fix it then. Thing is, we can't move this. She can't move that. We can't be that way. Can't move that one either. Can't move that one. But you could move this one. Okay. So yeah, that has to go like that. Right, okay. Hold on a minute. Can we move that? God damn it, we can't move that. Yeah, I think we've got to come all the way around. I think that's what we've got to do. Yeah, I think we've got to come all the way around. think that's what we kind of got to do. Yeah, I think we've got to come like all the way up, all the way round, all the way round, all the way down and around. I think that's what we've actually got to do. Try to do that anyway. Only problem is trying to move these around without like doing any other. Okay. That's so bloody close as well. Okay. Right, okay, hold on a minute. Right. Yeah, okay, so we got that. Come around, come there, come there. Oh, yeah, see, I've got it all the way over there now. I'm going to bed now, Chrono. Yeah, Matt, thank you for coming in. Thank you for the sub as well. Thank you for redeeming the points and helping with the game. Have a good night. Oh, look, I'm right at the end, chat. I'm right I just need to turn this one. How am I meant to turn it? Oh, I turned it the wrong way. Oh, it's this one here. I've nearly done it, literally. It's just this one here. I gotta figure it out. Oh my god. Yes, yes, chat. Come on. Oh my god. There's a jewelry box here at the top of the suitcase. Is it locked? You know, we're clipping that. We're clipping that. Oh, what are we gonna do here? Oh, we're gonna pick the lock. Oh, hold on a minute. And we're in. Well, that was easy. The box is up. What's now? The box is empty? Okay. What is that? A book that's smiling at us? A book of jokes about accounting? Welcome to the accounting department. You can count on us. That's a bad joke. Yeah, that's such a bad joke. Accountants don't die, they just lose their balance. If you read one more, I'll charge you with defamation, Greiser. Next to the door is an old hand truck. Appears to be writing under the sheet. Christian Hayes, Theatre Registrar, Leipzig, Karl Transistor. Here's an address. It says here, Christian Hayes, Theatre Director. We should continue our investigations there. Outside the window, I can see the street that runs next to the train station. City slowly awakening to a new life. The chain has been broken. Someone has broken into this luggage storage. So maybe somebody stole whatever was in the box, eh? Yep, there we go. Break in with the box being empty. The box is empty and the door has been broken open. Someone may have stolen the jewelry. True, true, true. The case is empty and the door is broken. Somebody must have stolen the jewelry. Case is empty, but locked. The jewelry was never at the station. Well, we don't know. We don't know, do we? But I'm going to presume it's been stolen at the moment. But obviously, we're not too sure. Sounds a bit far-fetched. Okay. If you say so. Body cannot be identified, but maybe the handkerchief can help us. You think that the dead man uses the initial CBH? Not a bad idea. I still don't know who the initials could stand for. I need to look for more clues. I still don't know who the... Yeah, okay. That is actually true. Excuse me. Okay, what is this? Did she... why do I even carry this around with me? I don't know. A book of jokes. Oh yeah, we know what the book of jokes is about. Help. Frame and stuck, don't know what to do. Have you seen everything around? Yeah, we probably have actually. Okay. Let's go to the next place, which was wherever it was. Actually, let's go and ask him a few more questions about what we found before we go. I was actually counting on a raise for my 25th anniversary at the company. You were fired. I don't need accountants who can't do math. Delicious. I don't know. We should continue our investigation over elsewhere. I will accompany you. Yeah, okay, let's go to the villa. Be it. The Hayes Mansion. This house has seen better days, just like the Hayes family, I've heard. Mr. Prosecutor, you're not going to be able to start gossiping, are you? Never. I'm just giving you a little background knowledge. This is an invitation to a card game addressed to Christian Hayes. Well, at least at the right address. That's right. Celebrate the small successes, my dear Inspector. Invitation to card game. Okay. So what's that? Like a doorbell? Houses looks curious. Houses were once very wealthy, but have had to have financial problems in recent years. Okay. Beautiful, the decorated glass window greases the bay. Oh, we got everything here. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Hello. Christian Haas? Good morning. I need to speak to Christian Haas urgently. Mr. Haas is currently not at home. Whereabouts? Do you know where Mr. Christian Haas might be? Mr. Haas is travelling, but his train never left. Then he's probably at the Atlas Theatre. Otherwise, Mr. Haas rarely goes out. Okay, so we got another location. If Christian Hayes is not here, I need to speak to his family. Who may I announce? Inspector Cracer from the Criminal Investigation Department. Criminal Investigation Department? Then why don't you use the staff entrance if someone sees that the prosecutor's here too? He's allowed to use the main entrance, but you take the back entrance. But, no way, that's my final decision. Okay. Cheeky. Am I not good enough to use the front entrance? Bloody inspector? Oh, definitely not Pam. The doghouse bears the name of the Beast, Rupert Bartholomew. Dog is tied up to a wooden pole. There's a candle on it. Oh, whoa, whoa. There is a sheet. Okay. Yeah, might have to tell your dog to, like, you know, let us past. There's a guard dog there that won't let me past. Otherwise, it would be a pretty useless guard dog. But there's no need to be afraid. He just wants to play. Hee 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 hee. Oh, God's sake. Yeah, we need something to get past the dog, don't we? Let's go and see if we can find a bone or something. Okay, hold on a minute. The Poor District? Oh, hello. You can tell by the smell we're in the northern version, Leitzig's oldest quarter. One of the poorest in the city. We should be careful. Police are not welcome here. Don't tell them that you're police, then. Hoping that we can get, like, something for the dog or something. Come on in. What are you doing up so early? Oh, hello, I'm carving a stick. Oh, maybe we can get a stick, play fetch. I can see that. Are you a wood carver? Me? Nah, don't be silly. I'm an accountant. Oh, of course you are. How's business? Very bad. I just lost my job 2 weeks ago. That's why I'm sitting here in this hole carving a stick. How did you lose your job? I just didn't go in anymore. But why? It must have been clear that you would lose your job. Of course. I'm tired of being an accountant. I must prefer to devote myself to my true passion. What's your passion? Wood carving, of course. And how is business? Very bad. Unfortunately, nobody wants to buy my carvings. Probably because I'm not very good at carving. What do you want to do now? I'm looking for work as an accountant again. I actually like the work. I just would have liked to have more to laugh about. Okay. Why didn't you like the bookkeeping job? I actually like the work. I just wouldn't have liked to have more than to laugh about. Okay. Do you know Stefan Novkov? Stefan? Everyone around here knows him. A good drinking buddy, but always short of money. He lives in the house behind me. Okay. So he's drinking buddy? Yeah, he can drink like a fish. And that's where he does most days. He starts early until noon. Drinks one beer after the other. He goes to bed at 12 o'clock and wakes up punctually at sunset, completely sober. Then he has to go to the station where he works as a watchman. I'd love to know how he manages that. Sean Cash, you said that Stefan has money problems? Not as long as he can find people stupid enough to lend him money. Like me, he still owes me a fortune, but that's nothing compared to his landlady. We'll go back in a minute, see what's around. What's all the terrible noise? Leave the trash cans alone or call the police, but I am from the... I said quiet! Cause if I burning in the back yard. Underwear hanging in the washing line, but I wonder if something else is hung up there. Said the house is really pitiful. See if we can ask him about anything in the book. Indeed, okay. Okay, so that's nothing. Stefan has not returned from work. Oh, do you know where he was last? Ask his landlady. He's always sticking their nose into other people's businesses. So lives directly above Stefan. Take the stairs on the side. What nonsense are you talking about now? Someone has to keep an eye on things here. Okay, so go around the side there. Hello, I know exactly who you are. Cards told me you were coming. You are deaf. No, I'm just looking. Deaf, I say. Cards have foretold it. Leave me alone. You only bring me bad luck. I didn't realise there was something else in the book we can ask him about. Landlady is a bit strange, isn't she? You can see that once that again. One day she's the friendliest person, and the next day she's a fury or hiding away in her house. Why the sudden mood swings? Her mood depends entirely on the cards I've predicted for her today, and today they have told her that she will see death. Don't expect her to open the door again today. Theatre director mansion looks like a bit run down. Who is that? Name of the missing passenger is Christian Hayes. Who is that? Okay. Okay, looks like there's nothing else there. I guess we go to the theatre. Let's check the theatre out. Where senseless powers are commanding, can be there can no structure. There can be no structure, yet be standing. I don't know. Help a blind person buy their fruits. Shut up, Tyrone. Have you choked on your Hamlet? You want to be Romeo? Despite their early hour, is it already bustling here? We are close to the heart of the city, where there is always something going on. Pretty fresco adorns the face of the theatre. On the side, we've got a thing there. Good morning. What are you reciting over there? Only the best theatre classics: Hamlet, Faust, Othello, Wilhelm Tell. But you can't really argue with that. A loudmouth with his rotten vegetables. So, are you a theatre actor? That is the man's. Sorry, that's the man's curse. He can officially slip away into any role, but often remains anonymous himself. Allow me, Giuseppe Morata, actor of the highest caliber. Maybe you can help me. May I ask you a few questions? First of all, calm that all on the greengrocer. You could hardly hear yourself think. Gas lantern attracts not only flies with it, but it's lights. Okay. Apples look juicy, delicious, and not too bad if I don't have any money on me. Best poster apples, I only have the freshest. Green, thick, long, yes, they must be cucumbers. Grab them while you can. They'll all be gone in an hour. Celery is also fresh, particularly still breathing. It's strange, the fruit and vegetables look fine from the front. There are brown spots and pressure marks on the back. Ah, rhubarb. I hate rhubarb. Don't look so glumpy. Rhubarb and strawberries are perfectly together. For some of the most boring vegetable in the world. For others, cabbage. This cabbage. Well, I can't think of anything to say about it. Still good cabbage. Potatoes. Spuds, tatters, Murphy's. Many a nation builds its entire identity on it, so don't delay in getting yours today. Good morning. You're pretty loud for such an early person. I wish the gentleman... Good morning. I'm only loud because I'm so excited. Do you know why I'm so excited? Too much coffee, yeah. Because today, I might sell you the best fruit in town. No, not may. I must sell you best fruit and vegetables in town. Do you know why I sell the best fruits? Fresh and local? Because I'm the fruit ollie. And the name doesn't come out of the blue. No, sir. Welcome in, Bazzer, Riley. I've also earned it. Despite being blind, I'm the only one selling the best fruit in town every day. May I? Of course you can. The customer is king. Blindness. So you're blind. Blind as a bat and poor as a church mouse is what I always say. Unripe fruit, then how can you tell fruit is ripe from unripe fruit? My other senses are extremely heightened. I feel the fruit, I smell how ripe they are. The count. How do you know your cart is on? How do you get your cart on the market? I'm blind, not lame. Counterfeit money. How do you know you won't be short change when they pay you? Even if a coin is only 1 gram to your light, I can feel it. I give up. Still won't believe you. You are the boss. Do you often sell fruit in front of the theatre? Every day until noon, then I move on with my cart. Okay. Do you know the director Christian House? Of course, he buys a bit of fruit from me every now and again. Then, what? What about him? Last scene, do you remember the last time you saw him? Oh, that was a while ago. The last few times he came by, he seemed stressed and didn't buy anything. Wait, then how did you know it was him? It's a very specific spell, like aftershave and mothballs. Oh, you're smooth, aren't you? Smooth as I am blind. Character. What can you tell me about him? Typical theatre person, always a bit too loud and a bit too serious. But lately, he seemed to be burdened by something. Okay. So that you hid the bruises from and brown spots from your customers. How could I obviously do something like that when I'm obviously blind? Yeah. Theatre director's mansion looks a bit run down. I don't know if I've ever read about that. Who's that? Okay. The name of the missing passenger is Christian House. The director's disappeared. He was one of my best customers. Okay. Of course you will. You still have to buy the best fruit and vegetables in town. Can't I just take it if you know. If he's blind. This is the first stage door. Okay, see if he says anything else. I gotta calm down the greengrocer. I don't know how. Oh, maybe we can tell him some jokes. One account asked the other, so how was your wedding night? A wonderful opening balance. Okay, I'll give you a discount if you stop. Accountant professor says your answer in this test is far too short. Student replies, yes, but in this case I wasn't allowed to write it up. Is this a joke? Director, I was actually counting on a raise for my 25th anniversary at the company. You are fired. I don't need accountants who can't do maths. I don't get it. One accountant asked the other, so how was your wedding night? A wonderful open and balance. No, all wrong. Right, so he won't talk to me unless I get rid of the greengrocer. You go calm him down? Don't know how I'm meant to be doing that, okay. Excuse me. Invitation to a card game addressed to Christian Haas. We can click on Haas. H for Haas. Ah, we can. Haas. We got our Haas. Case file. Silent scribe regarding Haas. Ah, Christian Haas. Christian Haas has disappeared. He was either the victim or possible of penetrating the case of the behavior in the station. Haas was prepared for a trip to chemist, but never boarded the train. He was the theatre director at the old theatre, married to Amela Haas. Okay, what else was the other guy called? Is it Makovich? No, N. I spell it, yeah. N-O-W. I swear that's it. Is it N? N-O-V. N-O-V. Okay, it's not there. We need to find something to distract the dog with. We need to find something to calm the guy down. I was like thinking, can we get like a bone off the arm or something? I doubt it. Okay. Oops. Is he? He always does his duty outstandingly. Okay, there's nothing there. Is there anything here? Welcome in, Laura. Okay, it's nothing there. Sure, there's nothing else here you could put in your pocket, but somehow you have to get past that dog. Yeah, I know I do. I've got nothing. To be honest with you. Rupert Bar document sit. That was worth a try. No. What if we try and I don't know. Let's try. How's the date sheet? I don't know. I don't know. I was just I've got a, I don't know, maybe this guy will give me something. Hey, let's just say nothing. Okay. So the only other places here to maybe get something, but I'm not too sure what. Excuse me. American dried don't know why.
Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin. Want to play Chrono?
What? Want to play Chrono? I think I need to stick off him.
Oh!
Oh. Oh, damn it, I cut myself. Oh, hold on a minute. When I can't ask you there, so how was your wedding night? A wonderful opening balance. Oh, so I've cut myself again.
Oh!
Well, that's it. I'm not going to be a carver after all. Hold on a minute. Aha! I'll take the knife. Okay, we've got somewhere. If you take the knife, can I have your book? Gladly, I don't understand the every joke anyway. Oh. Damn sharp knife. So we can't get the stick. Doesn't need to be cut. But we have got a knife. I don't want to kill the dog, but I don't know what else I'm meant to be doing. So we still need something for the dog, so I don't know what we're meant to be doing with the knife. Okay, so nope, nothing there. Maybe we can do something with this. What is this? Too sure. Leave me know. We need to find something that we can cut now. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm trying. Alright, I'm not too sure then. Calm down, the greengrocer. Okay. Okay, I'm not too sure. How long I played? Okay. We'll try. No. Oh, I mean to do that. Do you know what? I'm gonna call it. I was gonna give it an extra couple of minutes just to see if we can find anything, but I am getting tired, to be fair. So I'm gonna leave it there. But I really enjoyed the game. Again, thank you for Lurkit for providing the key. It's Casebook in 1899, the Leipzig murders. I did enjoy it. I don't know whether I liked the German the voiceover. I prefer it, obviously, because I'm English, to have an English voiceover, but I could live with it, to be fair. I only turned it off because it was easier just for me to read it, to be fair. But other than that, like, the game's solid. I'm really enjoying it. I'll definitely try and go back to that as well to try and finish off that case. But we did complete one case. We've got pretty far into the second case. So yeah. Again, links in the description of the video if you're interested. Again, I don't get anything for that. I have been provided the key for free, but the link in the description basically will just take you to the Steam page where it literally got released yesterday. How much actually is? I'm not actually too sure how much it is. Let me just quickly check for you guys. It's actually on offer as well until the 11th of September. So if you buy it now, you get a 10% discount on it. So it's at the moment it's £13.49. So it's pretty cheap for definitely a good playthrough. Yeah, fully voiced. Yeah, there you go. So fully voiced in German for authenticity, and that's what I got out of it. It was very authentic because they are in Germany with subtitles in English, German, and Italian. So they do have the English subtitles. You can turn off the fully voiced German. Like I said, you can just read it yourself if you're not into that. I said I didn't mind it. I just thought because I'm reading it anyway, I'll just turn it off. So I'm glad it has got the turn off function. But other than that, yeah. I actually really enjoyed that game. Again, I will definitely be going back to it. So again, thank you for Lurkit and the Homo Navin Studio for providing Lurkit that provided me the key. Again, yeah, I really did enjoy that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it as that. And again, thank you very much for joining in. Thank you very much as well for the subs, the bits, and the lurks and the raids. Again, really I do appreciate that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it as that, and yeah, and see you again probably probably will be tomorrow. I'm not too sure. If not, you'll see me throughout the week. Anyway, guys, have a nice night. Bye.